good.
Oh my God. I'm Amanda.
Hey, and I'm Peggy.
And you're watching the Junction Fiber Mill
Millcast.
Millcast.
Yeah. And we're in, it's going to sound a little echoey. The construction is coming towards an end, hence we wanted to sort of give you a little bit of the vibe.
Also, it's November, so I didn't want to be outside right now.
I don't know that there's much difference. The heat is off because the furnace is broken. I don't know why.
Classic.
But our local utility / furnace people, Dead River, are going to be over here at some point today to figure out why it turns on for 5 minutes and then turns off. It was 59 degrees when we got in here this morning. That's a little too chilly. So anyway, we're on it. We're on it.
What are you wearing? I can tell you.
Oh, tell me what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a sweater called Fabulous Feathers Sweaters by Carolyn Holbrook. How adorable is that? It really does look very feathery, don't you think?
Yeah, and this is made, I think, in one of our old Farm Fresh yarns that we don't have in stock anymore, unfortunately. Right. Sport weight with our zinnia making tracks, light.
Very cute, isn't it?
It's super adorable. She's designed a lot of stuff with our yarn, which we love, and she sends it to us so we can show you on the Millcast.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's very cute.
Yeah, so that's what's keeping me warm in this chilly little cave we're in at the moment.
I think I'm wearing the Vika by Veronique Avery. I've worn this a bunch of times, but it's been out of rotation for a minute because I discovered there was like a weird hole here.
Really?
And I don't know if it was moths. I don't know what the signs of moths are, but I was like wearing it a couple times and it just felt like, oh, something's not right there.
Yikes.
It could have just been like it rubbed up against the zipper one too many times. I don't know. But I had finished my knitting projects. The knit along. I finished Lewis's sweater. I meant to show it to you last week, but I will bring it sometime.
Yeah, that I can't wait to see.
Cute.
It's going to be adorable.
Actually, I should just take a video with him wearing it. So I've been in like a mending phase. So I've finally finished the second sleeve on Cody's Brooklyn tweed sweater.
Okay.
Which, sidebar, I'll link the episode that I talked about this surgery happening. But basically, has it ever happened to you guys where you have ribbing, very much like this, because this is my old-fashioned style.
Yep.
This sweater, it looks fine. The ribbing's stretched, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it needs to be super tight here.
Yeah.
But like I used to block and be like, straight lines. So I would make the ribbing blocked straight.
Yeah.
And so the ribbing's all stretched out and it flares out and it looks horrible.
Oh, yeah, so you don't want to stretch the ribbing.
There's no way you can undo it, it seems like. Oh. So what I did with the sleeves on his, which was a total pain in the butt, because it was knit bottom up flat, is I just cut off the rib and then I sort of like, because I can't unravel it this direction.
Right.
So I like painstakingly unknit it basically, got the stitches on the needles, joined in the round, and like redid the ribbing.
Okay, you have a commitment that I would have been forget about it. I would have been forget about it.
Knit this sweater, and he really loves it, whatever.
Of course he does.
So I did that for both sleeves, but like I said, it was knit flat. The bottom, same issue. And so what I just did, which I'll report back if it works, I'm like, no way in hell am I ripping out the whole bottom that way, because it's in 3 panels, and I'd have to deal with like the sides, which I've already like put the ends in. So I ordered from online some little elastic thread in a dark color.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna just try to like weave that through to like just give it a little pull in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But anyways, point being, I took a little bit of my leftover yarn from this project and I just like duplicate stitched the area I was concerned about. It's a little discolored because this is an older sweater. Yeah. It is the exact same yarn. It's Peg's yarn from your mortar sheet. But yeah, I'm not worried about it falling apart.
No.
So there you go.
Well done.
Thanks. We had an open house last weekend.
Yeah.
And
in our new space, in our quasi-new space, which is very exciting.
Yeah, and I'm sure it went well, but we're recording this in the past. So thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
But speaking of the past, we never shared about Halloween yet.
Yeah, you've got to show the picture. Your kids, the costumes are adorable.
Yeah, so Maeve was her, little unicorn self, and Lewis, of course, wore the bear costume that I made for Maeve like 2 years ago, because you got to get more wears out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we went up to Warren, Vermont, where we often go. We've got good friends up there, and the whole town goes out for a lot of holidays, but Halloween especially.
Halloween's the scene.
So here's some videos that you'll see of the just crazy, they shut the whole town down for trick-or-treating.
That's so great.
They had some very scary houses. And then they had some houses that weren't scary, just really cool, but still Maeve was a little unsure about.
Yeah.
But it was really fun to go. I think next year we might be getting to the age where she needs to go with her friends, so we might have to stick around here. But
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
it's been nice to have friends who live in a town where people trick or treat.
Yeah.
So you can go because we live out in the boonies.
Well, maybe you take her friends.
Yeah, we might.
We might. There. Well, we didn't do the trick or treating thing. We were doing sheep chores. So we've trimmed all their hooves, which is a thing. And Elise got in on the act, which is hilarious. Elise is on our staff. She's into the sheep, so she helped Todd and I because Eileen was out of town. And then the other big thing for us, and I'm going to show you this video. We're going to be breeding the ewes that we want to breed pretty soon, and we go through something called flushing. Not really sure why it's called flushing, but basically everybody's getting some grain, and they're getting trained to know, oh, I hear the sound, and they come up, and then, man, it's like they're crack cocaine, and Todd is spreading it out in all these buckets, and they're like on it.
Yeah, normally it's just grass or hay.
Oh, yeah.
Except for certain times of year and situations.
Certain times of year, and this is one of them where they're all getting grain, and so in a couple of days, we will separate our flock and have one ram gets his harem, if you will, and one ram gets his harem, and we'll be off to the races with a little breeding.
I thought the idea behind the grain flushing thing was that you'll sync up their cycles.
Yeah, but I don't know how it does it.
I don't know how it does it either.
In theory, it tightens up their cycle so that you're not lambing, because when we put the rams with the ewes, we do it for 2 cycles. One cycle is roughly 17 days. So for roughly 35 days, they're together. But you don't want the actual lambing to go for 35 days. It's nice if it can be like in 2 weeks. And the idea is that the flushing syncs it up. But I don't really know how it does it. But
yeah.
it has worked.
I wonder if we all, women got together and ate a bunch of chocolate at once. Same thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's funny. Maybe they just are being close to each other. You know how they say like roommates.
Right.
So maybe the grain.
That and the moon. When is it the full moon?
Gosh.
Yeah. So where do you want to start now? We got some show and tell to do.
Yeah. Do you want to show our other show and tell other than what you're wearing?
This is so beautiful. Look at this hat. It is so well constructed, and it's got a picot edge, and it's got a really warm brim. So here's the inside. But let me unfold
my understanding is this is a new pattern.
It is a brand new pattern about to release.
Designed with our yarn. This is clearly leaf peeping, making tracks light.
Right, with
undyed.
The undyed roots.
And so this is called the Maple Moon Hat by Emily Libby. Goes by Wefton Wales on Instagram and Ravelry. And yeah, it is absolutely stunning. If
Can you
were
see
looking
the
to make
leaf
someone a gift,
motifs? The leaf motifs are so detailed and cool around the brim. Oops, let me bring it down a little. Look at that. Just incredible. And then you have the leaves in the crown as well. Nicely done.
It reminds me of like a ski hat. You're
Yeah.
gonna be very warm wearing this because not only is it a cuffed, like 2-layer brim.
Well,
with
it's
a
actually
picot edge.
1, 2, 3 layer.
A 3-layer?
Yeah, because well, you have the stranded knitting.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
And then you have you folded up.
Yep.
Yeah. 3.
So it's the equivalent of like 3, which is just super warm, beautiful. So thank you, Emily, for designing
Very
with
nicely
our yarn.
done.
And if you want to design something with our yarn, just get in touch.
Yeah.
And we love it if you could send it to us because we'd love to show it off. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, so this week's offering from the Junction Fiber Mill. Let's see, do we have the forest skein in here?
We don't. Here, you grab this, and I'll go run and
I'll
get.
start yapping.
Do we want it?
I think people can get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're calling this our Snow Day bundle.
This is so cute.
So last year we did this. We first candy cane yarn.
Yeah.
Candy cane yarn 2.0. This year we got rid of the variegation that
it's a solid color all the way through.
So it's a just straight up marled yarn, which
like
is why it's in
barber pole.
our roots line, and it's this lovely,
it's so cute,
festive red. But we thought we would bundle it together with our forest and give you a pattern suggestion to knit this sock. Do you have the name of the pattern?
Hold on. The Hugni socks.
Hugni
socks. Hugni socks.
By Isolde Tigwe.
Yeah.
So we have 2 different versions. You can make your choice whether you want the candy cane to be the main color or
the accent. Yeah.
But these are like the socks you want to wear on a cozy day. And to set the vibe.
Yeah.
Even more. We have
your favorite.
My absolute favorite. Don't buy these because then I'll have leftover hot chocolate. Okay, we have some Good Now Farms hot chocolate. This is we've had them on the Millcast. We'll link it below. But they are out of Massachusetts. Obviously, the cocoa is grown all over the world.
Right.
But they are like, the artisanal coffee world. They're the chocolate equivalent. So they're sourcing from small farms. It's all like place specific. They roast it very carefully, and it's like nothing else you've ever tried. It's so good, you guys. And I'm, pregnant, as you know. I don't drink coffee. I never, since I started having babies, kind of had to quit the coffee. This
is your go-to.
Is my go-to. It's so good. And you don't have to feel so bad about it because it's way less sweet than normal off-the-shelf hot chocolate.
That has a lot of sugar added to it.
Much more about chocolate. So if you are a chocolate lover, this is for you. Okay, I can wax poetic about it, but basically...
Oh, you have been.
Oh, you haven't even got me started.
I'll hold those socks up again.
Yes, so you're going to get
so cute.
1 skein of candy cane.
And 1 skein of the forest.
We didn't grab. And then a bag of the hot chocolate. And that's your bundle. And you'll save 10%. So that's what we got today.
So fun.
Yeah.
All right. So we're back to taking some tours in the mill. Mm-hmm. And it's you're up.
The turn.
Yeah, I will say we're doing some work on the pin drafter, and the pin drafter is critical to our production line. So your tour is going to include a little replacement.
Yeah, with John, maybe.
Check in with John. Take a look.
Okay, here we are in the mill today. It is nice and steamy compared to in the back. I'm going to flip the camera around and we'll start the tour. So we've got a lot of yarn drying, probably very slowly in this humid room. But it's going to be rainy outside, so this is our option. This is some roving to make our Pink Pony Club, of course. This looks like some custom yarn. You can tell it's from a local sheep because there's some hay in it still. Our equipment does not remove hay, and certain breeds like to cling to it. And I should say, over here, this is our in the clearing, Making Tracks sport weight. Looks like we're all set up to dye something later today. You can see all of the different jars and everything all spick and span from the day before. We've also got something scouring in our machine here, which I will say is still a little bit in R&D mode. Eileen knows how to use it, Peg's sister, so we let her kind of take that on. But I think this is going to be some Romadale and Columbia roving when it comes out and gets processed. And then, because we're early on in the day, we are washing what we dyed yesterday. So this is our Carnival. Can't really see it too much through the bags. Dyed comb top that is going to get turned into Making Tracks. All right, coming on in. It is a hub of activity. More roving here waiting to be pin drafted. This is the deep end. And again, more Pink Pony Club. On the spinner, I'm not even sure what this is. Looks like, yep, this is undyed roots. So I'll come around the other side so you can see those piles of beautiful roving. How lush is that? Oh my gosh. I just kind of want to take a nap on it. Anybody else? So we've got 12 stacks here. I can tell that these were actually pin drafted on our new pin drafter because the size of the stack is a little bit bigger. See how fluffy, man. This looks like a bunch of marshmallow fluff. I'll show you on the other side here. We've got roving coming down. And then it goes through these series of rollers that drafts the fiber or makes that roving thinner and thinner and thinner. By the time you get right here, that's where the twist goes on, and it's having a little dance party. It doesn't look like just one strand coming down because we've got what's called a spin finger on the end of our spindle. And I have no freaking clue why it works how it does, but it allows me to do this without breaking it. There's very little tension on the yarn as the twist gets put onto it. Our other spinner, if I were to do this, it would have broken already. We can and what ultimately that's good for is way fewer breaks as it gets spun. All right, then we'll come down here and watch it get on to the bobbins. So this spinner progresses up the bobbin in steps. You can see it doesn't go all the way up and down, it's just kind of working on its little segment. And every couple of passes, it goes up a few more millimeters and that the segment gets higher and higher. So that is spinning. We've got all 12 of those going and probably be going for another 45 minutes before this gets filled up. And then, hello. Here's our guy, John. Hi, John.
Hey, hello.
You're fixing the pin drafter.
I'm fixing the pin drafter.
Oh my gosh, we're so grateful. These look beautiful, brand new lamps. So this is the roller that's very critical on this machine. It's sort of the power to draft the fiber through. So there's, unlike our new one, we only have one of these rollers. It's called a cot roller. And these clamps that John is replacing put a lot of pressure on that roller so it can really tug the fiber, because this is what we primarily put through this machine. It is really thick. Commercially produced combed top from American wool, non-superwash. We dye it, so that process, because it's non-superwash, makes it even more difficult to draft or pull apart because it gets ever so slightly felted sometimes. So when we have to pass it through all of these combs, we need a powerful roller, and the clamps power that powerful roller. So it's been out of commission for the last day. John took it home to assemble the new clamps, or took the clamps home, and he's installing them today, and we're very optimistic we'll be all systems go. Thank you, John.
Yeah, you betcha.
All right, Logan looks like she's working on some new, what I love to refer to as roving babies. We all do. Okay, you guys, you can't pick up one of these without wanting to treat it like a baby. I'm sorry. You just can't. It's so, I don't know what makes it so cute, but it is. I just want to like hold it, and I'm one of the only moms on the team, and everyone else does the same thing. So it's not just a mom thing, but they're super cute. I think we're gonna have these for the open house, which will have happened in the past. So come to a future open house, everybody. Okay, up front and hub of activity. I don't know really what the story is here, why we've got the Swift here, but I'm sure there's some good reason. It sure looks nice in that beautiful sunshine. We've had weird weather today. It was raining on my way in, and now that beautiful reflective sun. So we've got an assortment of things that will get skein wound today. Looks like we're kind of like doing some odds and ends. Mostly making tracks, some farm fresh, or rather custom processing. And then, oh, okay, we've got a team assembling some things for our holiday boxes. This is Emma, who actually made what we're looking at now. This is a beautiful little set of cards. I hope you all got a holiday box. If you want to, we're shipping them out by the time this airs. But yeah, it's like this is like a Christmas elf situation.
Yeah.
And then we've got some more roving, drying in the sun rather. And that is pretty much that for today. Excited to get that pin drafter back online. And
My fingers are crossed that this works.
people often ask us, especially the husbands who come into the mill. They look around and they say, "You two do this all? How did you know about this? And what happens if something breaks?" And mostly the answer is, "Shut your mouth. Of course we do it all.
Of course we do it all."
But we are so grateful to our friend John, who came into our lives early on in the mill days.
Yeah.
Who just knows everything there is to know about machines.
Yeah.
And he's retired, and now he can come help us out with
Right.
things like this because he's just a passionate dude. He's an engineer.
And he's so good.
Yeah, so we're really grateful, and
We hope these new clamps do the trick. Because
Yes.
we're a little bit at a spinning standstill until that pin drafter gets back online. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so it goes. We done this? Oh,
Are we at the end, basically?
no, I got to show you what I'm knitting.
That's
I am-
right.
I-
You are
I-
actually knitting something.
I am knitting something. I finished something. Oh God. Oh yeah. So I made with the Snuggler's Notch. I haven't done my tails, but I will.
Ooh.
This is Snuggler's Notch with paprika, and this is is it Candy Shop?
Candy Shop.
Yeah,
Is this
so-
the sport weight? Or
No,
DK?
this is the DK, and I need to block it. I need to get a
feels
little.
smaller than the Candy
Because
Shop
I used
we
it.
had.
That's because I had it on smaller needles because I didn't have the right size
okay.
needles. But it's going to be nice and warm. I'm going to be able to tie it around.
Oh yeah, you're gonna wear that all the time.
Yeah, this is going to be
You
great.
went with such different colors for Peggy. No purple in this.
I know. It may actually be a gift for someone because I don't really wear orange. But I had seen the Snuggler's Notch with the forest in this pattern, and I just wanted to know what would the
Effect be here?
Yeah, with the paprika.
You know what's interesting? You get such a transition in this middle part because
Yep.
the rows are so much longer and then it's so much slower on the rest of it.
Yep.
It's really beautiful.
But I finally have begun the several people were kind enough to help me find the pattern to the Soho shrug. I've started it and I'm doing it in the charcoal and I'm loving it.
This is
It's
our
hard to
Roots
see.
charcoal DK.
Roots charcoal DK. It's hard to see it right now, but I'm now doing the increases, and they're very crisp. You can really see how the increases will pop,
Yep.
and then it'll go over the shoulder and then straight down. And I'm
Speaking
just
of Roots charcoal DK, did we bury the lead on that one? We also have that available today.
oh, the DK.
Yes, we've had
Yes,
that
we do.
sport weight for a long time.
And now we have
made up
the-
some DK for the festival season, and we still had some left over. So today we're putting DK online. So
You're gonna love it. I'm just having so much fun knitting with it. I just love the color.
yeah, that was a terrific segue.
So intentional too. Really, very intentional. So that's what I'm knitting, and it's going to take me a little while because it's doing that whole shoulder
I
thing.
can't wait to see how it turns out.
Yeah. So that's that.
I actually was laying in bed thinking about what I wanted to knit next.
Yeah?
I think maybe another sweater for myself.
Okay.
But my friend Anna is knitting this gorgeous petite knit sweater out of my sheep's wool that I gifted her for her wedding.
Oh, nice.
And it's like this really cool, I think they call it the key motif. Very simple. It's like striped, except like where the stripes transition from each other, it's like stranded for a little while. So you end up having
Okay.
this like little like blended stripe action.
Okay.
But it's like my natural gray with some white, and it's so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I can't steal the same sweater, but it looks
can.
so good. So I don't know, but I loved something like that. I feel like something that's in more or less stockinette,
Yep.
basic sweater, but maybe like a little bit of color work, striped,
Okay.
or like this key motif. So I don't want something crazy like the
Right.
like we just did for the knit along, but I just feel like I've got a lot of like cable-y,
Yep.
ribby things. I kind of want just like, or I have like a zipper and a button thing. I
Let's
need
go
a
through the
basic
wardrobe. Okay.
Sweater.
Yeah. You'll do it.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's an interesting stage of knitting to be at where like I've knit several sweaters now.
Yep.
I can probably wear one every day of the week. But now to step back and be like, what does the wardrobe need? What is it
Yeah.
that I like to wear?
What's the hole that I need to fill?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in a state of mind to be wanting to do stockinette right now. So,
Absolutely. Kind of mindless.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, we've got a couple more open houses coming up. If you haven't made your plans to come up to Vermont, start now because that Saturday after Thanksgiving, we want to see you. That's November 29th. We're going to have another open house 10 to 1, which
Yeah.
will be great. And then we're going to do the Saturday after
Christmas.
which is December 27.
There you go.
That's what you told me.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I
sure.
wrote. So 2 opportunities to come up to the mill and see us and poke around, see the new digs, because definitely by then we'll be all
We
settled
keep
in.
saying it. Oh my
I know.
goodness.
We're close. We're getting there. And the furnace will be working for sure. Yeah.
If it isn't, more reason to buy wool.
Well, yeah, by wool. Well, there you have it.
Thanks for watching. See you
Take
next
care.
week.